And we're back.
Are we?
So, apologies for that immense time being offline, guys. Um, it seems that because my internet cut out on me while League was loading, then um, that's like it didn't recognize my account anymore until this match was done. So I logged in with a different account. Not that I have a Smurf account or anything like that. Um, and happened to have one of the people as friends, and so was still able to get in and spectate their match. So that's loading up right now.
Oh, in any case, since I'm still we're streaming now, right?
So I logged in with.
Hello?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Since I'm still spectating the match, I'll just give you all a quick update, even though you actually probably have all been watching it anyways, so there's that.
How have they been watching it?
That's a good point. There can only be 2 spectators. So, since you know nothing about this, I shall now tell you various lies.
Yeah, I'm in the game now. Stage 4.
Okay. Alright, okay. Quick summary of the match. Basically, at this point, We Always CedarLoL has been steadily gaining a bit of an advantage over random access. Right now it's 8-4 in We Always CedarLoL's favor. However, there is a slight gold lead on random access's side. I'm not actually sure how that happened.
Well, they're up one turret, and have they gotten any dragons? Dragons currently down. So.
I believe they got one dragon, although We Always CedarLoL got the other one. So they're even on dragons.
Dragons are one of them. You know?
Quick update also on the lane situations, even though we've now moved outside of the lane phase. Basically, top lane, we had Mundo, generally speaking, pushing Sion back to his turret and doing a pretty good job of it, although Sion has started to catch up a bit now, and it seems to be more or less just free farming top. Mundo assists his team elsewhere. Mid lane, we had a complete domination on Malzahar's side, completely pushing, multiple times pushing Ziggs off the lane, and in some cases, rather foolishly diving him under the turret.
And just barely able to get out of that one.
Yeah.
A
lot of action mid lane. Whoa.
Ooh, a great bandage toss and double kill. Wow. Great job of Mumu.
Yeah. Malzahar grabbing some kills, though, in the periphery, and Sion coming from behind, 1v3'ing. Malzahar's coming behind him to assist. Mundo might get away. Oh, yep, he makes it out. Mumu re-engaging, probably not the smartest move.
Sion ulting and just charging down. He's gonna have his stun up shortly. Still plenty of mana.
He just walks, sitting there taking turret aggro while he wipes out Sona. That's the AD Sion, man. You don't see many people playing it, though. He can get really devastating later on. Just completely ignores damage as long as he's got someone to hit.
Sion's first kill, too. That was entirely farm-based right there.
Yep. As I said, originally Mundo kind of had the edge on him, but Sion's been working his way up there. Occasionally forcing Mundo to back off instead of engaging. Malzahar also had a...
Sorry, go ahead. As We always see the taking dragon here. Like they'll run away as Leona clearly saw them.
Yep. Gold lead's still in favor of random access. It looks like they might be trying... Yep, they're going for dragon here. We always CedarLoL does know they're there. Like oh, Mumu goes in and steals the dragon. Nice steal on We always CedarLoL. Mundo's TPing in. He is by himself in the dragon head though.
Already down half his health. Has his ult up. Hasn't used it yet though. He looks like there he goes.
Ah, he ult saves him just in time.
Mumu's ult comes back up and he's able to land it on Malzahar and Lucian, the 2 carries.
So it does not save him.
Aya just come in. Man, live in Sion.
Ult from Sona saves herself, but it's too late for Mundo.
He's just a second too late there.
Yeah.
Wow, a 1 for 4 in favor of purple team.
Oh, jeez. Sona very quickly taken out by Scion.
And we've seen 2 kills on Sion now, but again, those are Sion's first 2 kills.
Yeah, and he only bought one other item after that first kill, so this is pretty much entirely farm-based.
Yeah.
Very scary dead man. Looks like Scion and Malzahar taking Cedarville's blue. An easy grab for them. Biggs checks it and finds nothing.
Bad day.
Bad little Yordle. Yeah, it occurs to me, there's 3 Yordles on Cedarville's team. We always Cedarville.
Interesting choice to counter with a Baron.
Yeah.
No wards as far as I can see by Random Access Memories.
Random Access, we also have Scion, Lucian going back. Malzahar's still at their base, so we always Cedarville will probably get this Baron without much difficulty. Yep.
Leona's coming over to check it, but it's going to be too late. Oh, she sees it. Probably not going to do anything.
Tries to engage.
Yeah. Leona kind of has the ways to get out.
Oh yeah, you know.
All beat up and everything. That pink ward's still surviving there.
Where's that bush? Well, that was a good grab by Cedarville, though I don't think they'll be able to do much with that Baron. They're pretty... They'll even up team fights a bit, but they won't be able to push out much with all of Random Access's team up.
Well, it looks
Random
like
Access, though...
Yeah, they're pushing top. Random Access is pushing mid. Obviously an easier push for the always Cedarville since it's the outer turret versus the inner turret.
Yeah. And they have their
inner
5 members.
Yeah,
Mumu went mid to cover. Oh, pretty good play overall. They got a turret. Mumu is perhaps somewhat overconfidently going after. Oh, yep. There's the Scion. He gets caught out.
Not sure.
Nope, not getting away.
Yeah.
The Jarvan ults put the lid on that. That's what you get for thinking outside the box. The box comes to you.
Oh,
wait,
great.
that's Thresh. Yeah, I know, I'm horrible.
Done on Sion, but that's it.
Got a lot of ults popping, though not much. Oh, Tristana might die here. Tristana goes down. Stun from Sion finishes her off.
Another ignite on Mundo as he's ulting means that he's not going to be regenerating anywhere near the health he hopes to. Sion still with his ult and that stun coming up every few seconds, it seems. Oh my gosh, that health regen on Sion. Excuse me,
that's all lifesteal.
That's what I meant, sorry.
But 2 for nothing trade there. I can't call that a trade. Yeah. This is quite solidly moved into Random Access's favor. Oh shoot, and we always Cedarville also had Baron buff up at that time, so that was
huge.
Yeah. Now got a 7,000 gold lead in the favor of Random Access. Tristana and Ziggs are back up for We Always Cedarville. We'll see how they respond. They now have a middle current and inhibitor both gone. Everyone just kind of placing down wards, clearing up the jungle a bit, trying to get themselves re-established. Ion confusing the hell out of poor little Wolf. Malzahar looks like he's pushing up top by himself. Mumu, Sona, Ziggs. Okay, all We Always Cedarville's team is heading up there to. Alright.
There's a ward there that was seen out.
Yeah.
No sweepers on We Always Cedarville's side.
Oh, that's true. So they have no way to counter Random Access's vision, except for that pink ward, which is still in that bush. Leona might... No, she walked right by it. That ward, man. A beacon of hope in a world of darkness. Still just some jungle clearing. Everyone just kind of angling. Neither one wants to really make the first move, but we have a bit of invade coming in on random access side, though though Cedarville has plenty of wards there, so they'll see that coming in. Random access trying to grab the dragon. None of we as Cedarville's team is nearby. They'll get this quite handedly.
That makes dragons 2-2, I think, right?
Believe so. Might actually be. I think we
Because
always
because Mumu was able to come in and steal that one.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Ooh, very nice ult by J4.
Garvin ults, turns that fight around. Yona might go down here. Yep. Although.
Zion cleaning up. That's GG
3 for
sure.
5. Sorry, 2 for 5.
Yeah.
Killing spree.
That Scion really turned things around for him. Actually, their entire team is pretty strong right now too. It's not just Scion. Looks like they're gonna tank out the base turrets and just go what gets good.
Blue team's turret has been
Switching aggro to minions. Yeah, this is probably game right here.
Blue team's turret has been
Tristan and Sona will be up soon, but will they be able to make a difference against the main damage dealers?
Nope.
Guess not. And that's game.
Good turnaround by Random Access Memories there. At least from my initial, what I saw was that a very nice team fight by We Always Cedarville. Clearly, they couldn't continue that role though.
No. Good team comp set up by Random Access though. Very strong late game.
All right, now that they're out of that game, I'm going to attempt to log into my normal account here and see. Oh, not Minecraft. Did not mean to click Minecraft.
There's always time for Minecraft. Well, in terms of kills and deaths, it wasn't that far off from each other. 1420 on We Always Cedarville side, 2015 for Random Access. Really was just that turnaround in the middle there. Usually I would have told you that We Always Cedarville had a solid lead going, but that late game.
Of course, it helps if I remember that I'm trying to log into a different account and actually change the account name.
Oh, you know. Oh, wow. Just noticed that Scion was 4-0.
Yeah, very well played by Scion. He didn't have any tank items, if I remember correctly, per se. But that the lifesteal when he threw down his ult was just unstoppable.
Plus he was getting health from his, I believe it's his ease passive. So that's really not very much. But he was farming a lot.
Oh yeah, his
Yeah. That give him like 1 or 2 health per kill. But at the very least, he was getting 270. I can do math, I swear. 276 health from that. That's not very much, though. So. Oh.
Well, just gonna go in and check that bracket now. Random Access Memories moves on. Aberrant Gaming versus Death Squad of Death is still going on, or it just hasn't been reported, maybe? Realized I actually have an issue with my stream, so I'm gonna restart it real quick. Be right back, guys.
Again.
Should be back now. I do not envy people that do this all the time. Not by any means.
Of course, most of them get paid. Some way or another.
Blake is in the glass box of emotion.
Or Blake.
We're
All
just
by
waiting for
himself.
the yeah. We're just waiting for the second round of the bracket to get started here. Aberrant Gaming versus Death Squad of Death. This is King Cadaver's team. Don't see. Oh, they're online. Looks like everybody's on Scalping in a false stream, watching the individual team take on. What are they going up against? Quantum Penguins, but there's a misspell of penguins. Try to catch some usernames there to see who's playing.
Buddy left your channel.
Yes, looks like the individual team is on blue side, and one Penguins is on purple side. You can get a link. Here's a link to their channel in the chat. Probably want to go over and watch them as we're waiting for that game to finish up. Looks like it's fairly early. Not sure how the first game in there went, but I think we have to wait until, or maybe the teams are waiting until that round is done to start playing their matches. This is a recap, guys. We're currently just waiting on. It looks like we're waiting on individual team versus individual team versus. Shoot, I'm sorry, guys. Lodge Penguins. There you go. To finish up their second game. First game must have lasted quite a bit longer. Might end up going to a third game, but we're waiting on that second round of the bracket where those teams get going.
Oh! Landing the ultimate. She's still trying to kill the Lucian. Vi coming in on Taric. They need to focus the same person. Karthus ult coming down is going to be enough. There's enough to kill Lucian, but can they finish off Taric? And they do indeed.
And they hand it to Ashe.
Oh my goodness.
That was a
Karthus and
great
Ashe.
play.
The two carries are just getting more and more kills. You know, Quantic is going to have to come up with an answer to this Karthus, or they're just going to slowly lose this game. Those are two big plays that just happened because of him. And now they're going to get a bot tower out of it, and possibly a dragon if they work it right. If they think about it. Oh, it's coming up. Nope, they're going to back. That's a fantastic play by Quantic. It really starts to look like Quantic needs a Nivea to carry. Like the way that it's starting to look. Jax is behind in farm. Lucian doesn't have any kills. Udyr's not making any impact at all. He's not going to finish his Triforce for a long time. You know, they need a Nivea. Oh, and it looks like she might get this kill. If Teemo plays it right, she might be able to turn it.
Oh, no.
Nivea goes
Down
into
in the
egg
egg.
under the tower. Let's see if she's able to get out. Teemo able to get the kill. And here we go. Individual. Or no, this is Quantic going for the
Quantic going for the dragon.
And Individual isn't in any position to counter it. Wow. That's a good turnaround for Quantic. They really needed that. But Karthus farming mid, slowly catching up to Anivia. But yeah, Anivia's finished a Rod of Ages and a Chalice already. I think she's really the major hope that Quantic has in staying in this game. Lucian's obviously going to deal a lot of damage, but he doesn't have the kills or the farm really to make a major impact. Udyr going in on Lighthawk up top. Vi is going to try to get away, I think. He doesn't want to fight this. He's pretty low on mana. If he walks through a few mushrooms, though, he should be able to get away. Oh, Teemo coming to the rescue. Can they turn this around? Oh, Vi wanted to. They could still do it if they walked them through maybe a couple shrooms. And they just decided to walk away.
Yeah, I think this next, the next step from getting Anivia to push through for you, is someone's got to go over and get Anivia that blue buff, because right now, I know she has the Chalice, but that's not quite enough to keep you up. But
Yeah,
if she has the blue buff, she can sit there with her ultimate on the ground for ages.
Forever. And the cooldown reduction cannot be, you know, overstated enough. The cooldown reduction on that for mid champions is huge. And here they are giving it to Karthus, I'm assuming. And Quantic looks like they're pushing down that bot tower. Are they going to be able to get it down? Maybe in this next wave, Lucian might be able to push down this bot tower. It looks like it's going to probably go down. Teemo has gotten incredibly strong in this game, despite how much I want to say that. I don't want to say that. He has really been getting strong, and I think he needs to start roaming to get control of this map with his team if he wants to start making a difference elsewhere on the map, because obviously he's dominated top lane. This Jax has done a decent job in staying relevant, but still lost the lane pretty hard. I think the Teemo needs to start roaming if he wants to make a difference. Oh, and they jumped him in the jungle. Lighthawk having to flash out. Sona, I don't see any way he's going to escape. Uses his ult, but he still misses the Anivia. And the kill goes to Lucian. Much needed kill for the AD carry. Anivia landing the stun, but still being a little too aggressive. She seems to like the tower dive just a little bit too much. The gold lead is still in the favor of Individual by about 2,000 gold. Teemo has to go top to try to save the tower from Jax. And it looks like both teams are just kind of gonna slow down. Not so much fighting anymore. So let's take a quick look at the builds. Doesn't look like much action's gonna happen. Jax looks like he's he was gonna build a Bork, but then had to build a Spectral Cowl to kind of counter this Teemo. And so that, really slowed down his build into the Bork, which has really limited his damage output. Anivia getting a Rod of Ages, that's slowly just going to make her stronger and stronger. And Udyr's trying to, I believe, get a Trinity Force. I think that's what Udyr's normally are trying to build. But it's going to take him a while. And the same with Lucian. Looks like he's probably going to try to build a Trinity Force as well. Ashe going for the traditional Bloodthirster, probably into Infinity Edge build. Oh, and here we have a fight mid. Vi getting jumped on, tries to use her ultimate to escape. Really well played, but still gets stunned by Udyr. Udyr's still chasing for the Ashe, gets the next stun. Jax jumps on top, gets another kill. Udyr's not done, he's still chasing.
Unfortunately, that was a 5-on-3 there. You saw Teemo coming in at the last second, and you saw.
Oh, and Soma gets caught out. Ults the wrong direction. Oh man, she's gonna be kicking herself for that one. That was oof. That was, yeah, like you were saying, they saw an opportunity, and here they go again, diving. But they don't want to, oh man, you don't want to kill a Karthus when everybody's that low. Oh, and they all seem to live. Well played by Quantic.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh man. Dragon does come up in about 30 or 40 seconds, so both teams are probably going to want to get there and start contesting it. I believe both know that the time that it's coming up, so we'll see. Tarek setting up wards, knows that it's going to be contested.
Yep.
Individual looks like they're trying to push down mid lane.
The team's turret has been destroyed.
Ooh, Jack's trying to pick off the vibe, but gets slowed by the
The wall.
Karthus wall of pain.
That was a great wall.
Yeah, really wants that blue buff. That will help her a lot, as we've talked about and touched on already. They're gonna just shove mid lane. What that does is it forces Quantic to not really be able to do Dragon because they have to worry about their mid lane tower. Oh, do not walk into that bush, Sona. Oh my goodness. She has vision on. She almost got too close. Both teams are just waiting for the other team to make a mistake and just to try to capitalize on it. We'll see how it goes down. I think if they were to fight here, purple team would have had the upper hand, but now Quantic is mostly bottom and aren't here to fight.
I don't know if they would have necessarily had the upper hand. Again, this comp, the two comps, I really feel like it's who executes the right way. If you've got a Sona that comes in, ults hitting all the people, and then you let an Ashe arrow fly to CC some more.
Oh, great Sona ult. Gets three of them.
There's the Ashe arrow.
Karthus eats most of the calling. They're all fighting on top of a dead Karthus. You never want to fight on top of a dead Karthus.
That was what I was talking about.
Blue team
That is,
double kill.
yeah, you were spot on.
The crescendo, as soon as it wears off, you get that Ashe arrow, and they come out on top. 1 for 4.
That was a really well played fight by individual. Really, Vi landing that initial ult onto Jax, followed up by the Sona, followed up by the Ashe arrow, all on top of a Karthus. That was, you couldn't have been done better.
Purple team's turret has
And they're able to
been
get a turret after all 4 of those kills. Gives them only a 2,000 gold lead. This game is still incredibly close and could go either way. But, Bodacity promised. Bodacity promised.
I believe in
Big things are
Bodacity.
gonna happen.
I
And,
believe in him.
I'm starting to believe him. He's made some good plays. Karthus ults have been spot on. that last fight, he ate the calling, which killed him, but Karthus almost acts as a weird tank. Because it's okay for him to die in the fight if he dies in the right spot. And he did. In that fight, he died in the right spot. He right in the middle of the fight. Oh my goodness, see how much damage that Teemo Shroom just did.
That's
wow.
That's the next bundle that Riot needs to put out, is the Okay to Die bundle.
Okay to die bundle, yeah.
You got Singed, as long as he's proxying, Feed to Win.
I think Malphite should definitely be on there. It's okay for him to die. He's diving in the middle of their whole team. It's like, oh yeah, it's okay for him to die. That's the whole point. But here we see Quantic, whole team pushing top. They really want this tower, and I don't think there's any way that individual can get there to contest it.
Team's turret has been destroyed.
That was a great rotation by Quantic, answering their second tier mid turret that they just lost by getting the first tier top turret.
Although I feel like individual team may have had the opportunity at that point to have just gone straight down middle and taken an in.
Oh, gee. Sona almost getting caught. Well, did get caught. Almost cost her life. Barely was able to flash out of that. And I agree. I think mid lane was open, and individual probably could have made a play out of it. I think the issue for Quantic is that their team comp is about diving, and you don't want to dive a team with Karthus.
Right.
If you think about it, they have a Jax, they have an Udyr. You know, those two champions are literally let me jump on top of your AP carry, or your AP carry wants you to jump on top of them. So I feel like really in the team fights, it's going to be really hard for Jax and Udyr to get in, get the kills they need, and then get out with a Karthus ult following them. I don't even know if it's possible.
Well, that's what we were looking at before the game about the incredible kite potential of individual.
Yeah.
And how with the Ashe and with Sona, you just move around and keep them from moving around all day long.
Yeah. Although Quantic, if you look, they just climbed right back to being even in gold. I think the problem is all the times that individual has gotten ahead, they've failed to then push or make, do something with being ahead.
Yeah.
And they've just kind of allowed Quantic to just stay in this game. But I agree. I think the team comp wise, individual really has the better team.